Right, good morning, my YouTube people. So I tried to make a video yesterday about my intuitive eating, so I'm going to be trying to do a lot of updates on that and just a lot of talks about it. But of course, I recorded a video and then went to stop it just to see that it did not actually record. So I'm recording one this morning. This is now about day 4 of intuitive eating, and things started off pretty rough, as you saw in my last video. I have been eating a lot of junk food because of restricting in the past, and I feel like it's just like now that I have the opportunity to eat all this food, like I just want everything that I haven't had before. So yeah. Um, so yesterday I think I made some progress, I'm thinking. Because I started off again, starting the day with too much food. At least I thought it was too much food. So I woke up craving eggs, and if you have known me, like for the last 3 days, I've been craving eggs. I don't know why, but I have been. So I wanted to make egg salad for breakfast, which is, I know, a weird breakfast, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it because I'm craving it. So yeah, I boiled my eggs, but turns out I accidentally cracked them when I boiled them. So they kind of went all over the pot. So I ended up just throwing it out, and then was going to make more, but okay, this sounds like a really crazy thing or story. It just makes me sound crazy. But yeah, I didn't want to go outside to get more eggs because that's where our eggs are. They're in our fridge outside because there's this crazy squirrel in our backyard right now. We used to feed it, but lately it's got some sort of disease or something, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of been acting really weird, and it keeps trying to get into our house every time we open the door. So I didn't want to go outside because it was standing right there by our door. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm not having eggs this morning. So yeah, that's my reasoning behind that. So instead of eggs, I decided to have toast with avocado, a little bit of mayo, and some tomatoes on top. And that was really good, but then, of course, because I didn't eat what I was craving, I was still craving more food. So then I had toast with honey and some light butter. And then after that, I had my snack, which I was supposed to eat later in the day, but I had it early for some reason. So I had half a cup of cottage cheese and some pineapple. And then went to the horrible foods. I had cinnamon bun. I started off with a few bites, and then I finished the whole thing, and then half a piece of banana bread. So yeah, not the best morning. But interesting thing, as the day went on, I tried to be more mindful of my food. I've been listening to this audiobook called, I think it's the Mindfulness approach to dieting or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really good book. I'll link it description if I can find it again. But yeah, so I tried to be really mindful when I was eating my lunch or picking out my lunch, and I ended up finding egg potato salad. So I grabbed that quickly, had that for my lunch, and since I was so full from breakfast, I only had a few bites of this thing for lunch. So I probably ate about a third or a half of it. It wasn't a very big container. And I felt very satisfied because I finally got my egg craving in. And then from there, I didn't really eat anything. Normally I snack at work later in the day, but I was just so full. So I didn't really eat much till later. Actually, that's a lie. I did have a Nutri-Grain bar. But that was because I was having a sweet craving later in the day, and I was pretty hungry since I didn't eat much for lunch. And it was already 7 at night by then, so I had a Nutri-Grain bar. And then when I got home, I only ate not a lot, which is weird for me. I had a little bit of turkey, some stuffing, and some boiled carrots, and then the tiniest bit of mashed potatoes because they're not my favorite thing. Yeah, and then normally I would force myself to eat all the turkey and focus less on the other stuff, just because protein, that's so important to me. But I just allowed myself to eat what I liked, and so I only ate half the turkey that I normally would eat just because I just wasn't that hungry. And I didn't finish mashed potatoes either just because they're not my favorite thing. So that was pretty cool. So, and then after that I only had a little bite of a chocolate bar. and that was it. End of my night. So I think like being mindful of your eating really helps. Like listening to this podcast or audiobook has been helping me a lot. And today, like for breakfast, I've been craving this smoothie bowl forever. So I finally made it and it was really good. Had that. It had like some avocado, some banana, almond milk, almond hazelnut butter, some protein powder. Just kind of blended all that together and then put some banana and coconut chocolate chips and crushed almonds on top. So that was my breakfast today. And I paused halfway through, put the bowl away for like 5 minutes, and was like, all right, if I'm still hungry after 5 minutes, then I can finish it. And I was still kind of hungry. I think I like my bigger breakfast just because I go a long time before I get to eat lunch again. So yeah, I finished the whole bowl, but I did not feel guilty, which feels good. And I do not feel like entirely overstuffed or anything. I just feel like good, full. So yeah, I think I am improving slowly. There's still a cinnamon on the counter that's kind of calling my name, but I am trying to tell myself if I still want it later, I can have it. But I honestly think that's not truly what I'm craving right now. I feel like there's other things. I feel like it's just because it's there, and because now I know I can have it, it's just, more strongly pulled to that. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'm going to be talking a lot more about intuitive eating and my experiences. So if you are someone who's trying to transition from macros to intuitive eating, or from restriction to intuitive eating, I'm on the same page as you, and I hope that these videos help you to know what someone else is going through, and if you're going through some of the same things, like wanting to eat your entire kitchen. So yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye.